Welcome to VHSO Cares, a program brought to you by the veterans and staff of the Veterans Healthcare Systems of the Ozarks, VHSO for short. I'm Laura Mortensen. I'm the Veterans Health Education Coordinator, and I'm your host today. This segment is about opportunity and a really cool chance for our veterans to learn about yoga. And with me, I have Andrea Fournet, who is maybe you should introduce yourself.
I'm Andrea Fournet,
Yes.
and I'm the founder of the Arkansas Yoga and Therapy Center.
Awesome.
And I've been teaching yoga in Northwest Arkansas since 1993.
Wow.
And have brought the benefits, I think, of yoga to many, many people. And I'm so excited about this collaboration.
Yes.
To work with you and the VA and with the vets and hopefully bring the benefits of yoga into their lives.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of really cool things going on right now at VA as far as us recognizing the needs of veterans who are tapering off of opioids and needing to find some kind of support, plus veterans who are just wanting to have a healthier lifestyle. So right now, we are going to get into yoga. And what we're talking about today is a collaborative between VHSO and the Arkansas Yoga and Therapy Center. In spring of 2018, we will have a 8-week class available for 40 veterans to sign up and come to a weekly yoga session. And that's what Andrea and I are here to talk about today.
Yeah, so how this came together for you and me is I reached out to you, I think, and told you about this program I'm creating for advanced training for teachers, some yoga therapy. And all the teachers that are involved in the program are certified and have gone through many years of yoga training as well as teaching already.
You said they have 200 hours of
Yes,
training.
already. They already have that. And so what we're excited about and they're excited about is working with vets and designing a program specifically for them. And we will, through your guidance, the vets will meet at the hospital, right?
Yes, we have room we have our conference room in the patient education area, and we have 10 classes scheduled for a week. And so the veteran will enroll. We can take 40 veterans. They will enroll, and then you will choose a class time, and it will be one instructor for 4 veterans, which is just awesome.
Yeah, one instructor for 4 veterans for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And so you get to, and the hospital, VA has set up already with all the props.
Yeah, we have all the equipment, so you don't need to bring
exciting.
anything. Yeah.
I want to just talk to you, if you're looking at this and thinking about maybe doing something with us. The style of yoga that we teach is called Very Yoga, and it's very safe, accessible, and sustainable. And what I mean by that is something that we can start you out at a very beginner level, and then you can work your way up. And sometimes we have people that actually go further advanced, but we're starting at a very beginner level. We'll have chairs, we have props, and I want to invite you to try it and feel safe and comfortable and just come and sign up. It's free. You'll get a book that was designed specifically that's a Very Yoga book that I created with Brian Fowler, one of my co-founders of the yoga book. And also you'll get a DVD. So you can have a home practice during your weeks of your once a week daily practice.
Yeah. So that's just kind of the idea. We need to find 40 veterans who want to do yoga for 8 weeks in the spring of 2018. And at the end of this program, we'll feature my contact information. So if you're interested, you can either call me or I can send you a brochure, or I can certainly visit with you on the phone about it.
Good.
But what I want to switch to real quick, Andrea, is tell me about yoga and the practice of yoga and how it helps folks.
Okay. Great question. Excellent question. A lot of people don't know what yoga is. And the practice of yoga is physical movement, moving our body, moving our spine in 6 natural directions, breath awareness, how to rechange the way we breathe, and with many different breathing techniques, mindfulness awareness, so guided imagery, and so to learn how to notice what's going on in our bodies. Sometimes we get disconnected with that. Yoga helps us get back into that. And when we can combine those together, a healing process starts to happen. And we can help reduce pain, we can increase sleep, we can help reduce stress. So the big thing about the breath is our breath is your breath, my breath, your breath is the first defense against stress. So it's very important to learn different breathing techniques and then incorporate that with movement in the body.
So you've already brought up pain, sleep, and stress. Those are major components that veterans deal with from what I hear. So it sounds like this is going to be a great opportunity for some folks either to get involved with yoga, maybe, or to continue their yoga practice?
Yes, totally. And I think the thing too is that when you do come, you'll make some goals for yourself, not very big ones, but just steps that you can take. And the teacher that will be your guide will help you move through those steps. And I think at the end of that 8 weeks, I think you'll at least get one benefit out of it, if not more.
That's great.
Yeah. So.
What about the person who's watching and maybe they have issues with mobility, or they do have chronic pain, or maybe they're confined to a wheelchair? Are some of those folks, can they be involved in this?
Yes, definitely. So a lot of the practice is taught in a chair. So especially, and then if you're in a wheelchair, you can do the breath awareness and the guided imagery. But there might be some movement we can do with them as well. So yeah, I think it's accessible to all of the vets.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I'd love for you guys to come try it. I mean, this is a great collaboration. I'm super excited about the VA here in Fayetteville, that they're wanting to do this and wanting to reach out and to offer it for free for 8 weeks. I think that's super.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're very excited about it. But we need 40 veterans to sign up, and we will have the information at the end of this program so you can see either where to call me or to get information about the program when you just sign up.
Yeah, and don't wait, because you get to, when you sign up, the first person that signs up gets to pick the time they want to come, and we have 10 slots.
Good point.
We have 10 slots, and so maybe Mondays at 10 is going to work better for you than Tuesdays at 5. So you want to get in there quickly to get your name on the list, to get your spot.
So maybe this would be a good time to review when we have classes scheduled in case folks are wanting to register.
Good idea. So thank you for giving me this schedule. So we have it on Mondays from 10 a.m. to 11 or 1 to 2 p.m. Those are the 2 times on Mondays. Then on Tuesdays, we offer it from 2 to 3 in the afternoon or 5 to 6 in the evening. Wednesdays, again, it's at 10 a.m. to 11, but the afternoon one is from 2 to 3. Thursday, so we have it 5 times a week. So you pick one day a week. So Thursday is 2 p.m. or 5 p.m. And then Fridays we go back to a 10 a.m. and a 1 p.m. So we'll have this at the end of the show, right? You'll put it up there.
Posted.
And these brochures will be at the clinic.
Hospital.
Yep. Okay. Great.
You'll have them
at the yoga center.
At the yoga center, and I can mail them to you.
Yeah. So it's real important that you think about this and go, I think I'd like to try that. And if your little voice, my voice is always talking to me, and if your voice is talking to you saying, you know what, I think that might be a good thing. I started yoga almost 30 years ago because of a back injury, because of chronic pain in my back, in my spine. I was very fortunate, I feel, that a chiropractor had said, I want to recommend that you try yoga. I'm going to age myself here. So it was over 30 years ago, and he said to me, if you want to be flexible and pain-free when you're in your 60s, and I'm in my 20s at the time, I'm thinking, I'll never get there. I'll never be in my 60s. And I woke up one day when I turned 60 and I said, I'm pain-free. And I have been. I have been for years. And to me, I really attribute it to the yoga practice that I have in my life every day. And it's not much, you guys. You don't think about all those things you see on YouTube where you have to be all bendy and you got to stand on your head and you've got to do a back bend. No, we start with you where you're at. We start literally in a chair or on the floor. We start you moving, we start you breathing, we first focus a little bit on what is going on with you and what do you want to see change in your life. So we can help you with that.
And so we're looking at helping folks make a change in their behavior that will last a lifetime, that is sustainable. So the idea is that if you're interested and you want to commit to an 8-week class, those are the veterans who we're looking for right now.
Totally.
To get them in, to make it, to establish a routine and some new behaviors, and to get involved in a free 8-week yoga course with
and that's
a certified
one reason
instructor.
Instructors, and that's one reason why we are bringing in the book, the Very Yoga book, because the teachers will work from the book, and then you as the vet can go home, take the book with you. There's pictures, there's instructions when to breathe, how to move. You can use that book, and same with the DVD. Yeah. So they have something that that's theirs.
And the instructors will use the book and the DVD. Each veteran will get a book and a DVD provided through this collaborative. So it's just we're very excited, and we really, really want some folks to get involved. I have a handful of veterans already signed up, so please, if you're interested, get on the horn and,
Yep.
and contact me and let me get your name on the list.
Definitely. So it's April, the beginning of April of 2018, and it goes through the month of April and the month of May. And you can look at your calendar, see a time that works for you, that of these dates, that times we've said, and pick one and call Laura.
Yeah.
I mean, let's go ahead and get yourself involved. We'd love to have you, and from my heart, I know that it's going to be a beneficial experience
Oh, I
for
think so,
everybody.
too.
I do want to say that it's a journey, and that this 8 weeks may not cure all their problems.
Mm-hmm.
It's a start, is what I say, and you'll learn some tools. I say, get some tools, put them in your toolbox, and learn. Like if you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, oh yeah, what was that breathing technique or that image she told me I could do? Then you can do it. Or say your low back is starting to hurt a little bit. What are some of the movements you can do that'll alleviate some of that strain or stress in your back? That's what we do.
So let me ask you something, because I'm not totally familiar with this. If you have one instructor and 4 veterans in a class, and they all have different problems, how does that work if they're all working on something different?
Great question. Great question. So the yoga that we teach, the routines that we teach, is effective for all of. Let's say if someone comes in and says, I don't sleep well at night, or I have a lot of stress just in my daily life. It stops me from even just functioning. Or my low back is hurting, or my shoulders are hurting. The routines and the processes that these teachers will do with them is effective for all of it. So it doesn't mean that it has to be one specific routine for one little issue. Because of the generality and because the style that we have is so safe and so accessible and sustainable, that the breathing techniques, the posture movements, the visualization, they can be used across the board for many different issues.
And everyone takes from it what they need or what their goals are.
They do. Right,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not like if someone comes in and says, I want to run a marathon in 8 weeks, we can't solve that one.
Yeah. Okay. We are going to start a yoga collaborative between VHSO and the Arkansas Yoga and Therapy Center. It'll be in April of 2018. We're looking for 40 veterans interested in committing to an 8-week program to work with one instructor for veterans. There'll be some times when we want your feedback, because we're trying to prove and show how important yoga is for veterans, and we're hoping that this is going to be a springboard to bring yoga availability to VHSO.
Yes, if you come and you have found you've really enjoyed it, it's been something that's been beneficial to you, you can then report back to Laura, and you can let her know, and then when the VA hears from the vets, from you, that you want this program ongoing, that speaks volumes.
Definitely, definitely. Anything else you want to tell veterans about yoga and our collaborative and how excited we are about getting this going?
I'm just really excited for you. If you're watching this, you're a vet, to come on down and sign up and get in the program. And what do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? You're going to have 8 weeks, once a week, committed. And not only is it good for you, and you're going to have 3 other people you can connect with, and you have a wonderful teacher that his focus is going to be about your well-being.
Yoga Collaborative is only available in Fayetteville, and we hope to obviously springboard onto more yoga from there. But I will tell you that there is a veteran-led yoga program at 10 o'clock Monday mornings at Fayetteville, which we video teleconference to our C-Box, which are community-based outpatient clinics. They're located in Ozark, Fort Smith, Mount Vernon, Branson, and Jay, Oklahoma. And so if you're interested and you're hearing this and you want to know about the 10 a.m. veteran-led yoga at your local CBOC, you would need to talk to the folks there, and we will connect with them, and that is available to you too. And equipment is provided at those sites also.
Good.
So right now, looking better for yoga. We're very excited.
Yes.
Anything else you want to add?
No, just check out on the end of the show, stay on the TV or on the YouTube if you're watching it on YouTube, and you'll see the phone numbers, the address, or the emails, and how to get a hold of Laura or myself to get registered for this program. So we look forward to seeing you, and come join us.
Thank you, and VHSO cares. Thank you.